MPP can no longer engage in dollar politics.
This was a vision that was started by Professor Atamils, and I came and continued it. Unfortunately, when government changed, there were some issues, and the new government said they wanted to investigate. And so, in the meantime, the project stalled.
Big Push is a fruit of a better and improving economy.
2028. Bawumia offered, 2028 is for Bawumia.
Yen samay fo nyina kwaba ebiem emra dwumade so ensem bebre ene koso el oman Ghana mo afanasi yede ne nyina egu ho ede ama ahefo ene wachi no abusuan pani kofu so aduomi as usual waye krado a oba be biebie ensem nim na yedin komo president his excellency John Dramani Mahama promiser mampani promise Ghana for abrana oba be pe mampani no seseme no kasei ogusu a oyen one by one but then enkomo bi efreche e ba quick one yebobawram na yedin komo big push abanu gusua eye akwan hodo ene nanam so ama akofan sembebre ede aba MPP amanyuko no nansen obahwe a omotuomani ede yesi Sammy Gyamfi so ene nanam so ama ehon so ensemefro oba nabusua esawani ensesemme ena mekatro afenyomanke wadin komo ede na ekoso quick one yebobawram na information a efi hon so babaransa na no yeni kan komampani John Dramani Mahama ho Saglemi housing and say we a good news quick one yenti wemrane koba yebeto aso.
You can see the beautiful montage behind me. This is how it's going to look when you come back at the end of next year. As the developer said, 700 units by March next year will be able to commission, and another 1,000, actually total of 1,500 by end of next year, by December next year. This was a vision that was started by Professor Atamils, and I came and continued it. Unfortunately, when government changed hands, there were some issues, legal issues, and the new government said they wanted to investigate. And so, in the meantime, the project stalled.
Okay, I'm sure. Right. Mamu kwaba. Major so. Mampani John Dramani Mahama and say promiser mampani maye abrana oba be president no. Ghana forcing kakran. Enye ni nyina no aye de but ogusu a oyen one by one. We e Saglemi housing and mampani promises 700 houses ebe ready. Quick one in room.
Okay. Mama ncha ya refo nyina. Se wo ye leader na wo set target bi na ebia bibi ntino se wantimi ye nru ho na akonya sa ba e wo se wo execute no to a perfection and eno na mehu se Saglemi project John Dramani Mahama peso ye no so obeka ye 2012 August that is osanabo so me and aban no won mo eco agreement a eye cabinet ni gitu mu so mbesi sa housing project no eye mako 5,000 was Saglemi ho no mo eno na almost shase se omoya that was Professor Miss Penso and wo gitu mu so construction ankasa begin 2013 na Prof Mills eni wonu nyamemfa ne currency and wo shase se 5,000 houses no and wo besie na eno na hu sikasam eba ya Collins Deudan mo na wo no hwe ne ade a omo ye omutimi ye mu 1,500 no and fofia antoata and wedi abamunti no aye NDC aban free so 2016 so ni nyina ya expect say edan se ya enya John Dramani Mahama botom sika enya Collins Deudan botom sika and wo mo ade ye no the new government na waba no enka obeto aso but ekoye manso sam ene yerihwem ana ekoria chen 8 solid years MPP anya ho hwe enje so obere amampanyini kasa no o se emu cables apono air condition basin ani WC awudo nyina no yetinye yiyi ni nyina afi empo cables aye under shasasiase krofo twetwe ni nyina de afi mu asabe ye o man ne ka because at the end of the day no mimi no me no taxpayers money and as a business ye koje ya de ya ye di betua but na dan kwa kufu adhwe ha at the court me ko me ba court me ko me ba sa amo anya ba akokora e wo ho no mo enti wo na wo sha ase Prof Miss and Odayeson Prof Koi ana wo be hye ase na wo ye enti waba ade na wo so ye e wo so wie enti mani ante se anya hwe no from Summer to March, that is 2027 now all kano no wonum betimi awie and so unya video no na nya lucky na wo hwe edan inside eniema wo ma yeye wo ma tintima che se bibia wo ma wie and so when you be a wo ko pe bia de onyanza wo don pa no niema na odi komu no akwa se and I'm happy. So was I to just say, Mon Shassia na mo pesa mo pe bi no, Mon Shassia na mo fa mo grata some emra. Because what can you say no? And neya na we now kind and crofasha say ko pesa ada no. I am no mienu. So fi so wo sika. Now be tim na pesa dem be housing project na wa. Shassia na fa grata some fa ko. Ye mama mpanyi John Dramani mama abaso. Because ye be kai John Ejekum go force bi ase. Affordable housing up to now. Enye enne ukwa asabi rifo abodamfo enwura ene nipa bi atitimu ayenim ba bia na o ma hya ase na o mutitimu a up to now John Ejekumgufo be di president dabai the year 2000 office 2208 up to now ene almost 20 years ni na na Dankwa Akufo-Addo aba be di 8 years ko ama wonu ye fan se wo de John Mahama ne eye mess bae no enye wo mo aban enye wo mo party to wo to na jejem se de mo beto Saglemi jejem yi enti eden na wo sare na kanana Dankwa Akufo-Addo wo party ene shase na wo se wo ye wo se nka do ni ko ho no real project no na ma kwan ma house na anase rent ne enwa kwa chu na right enye bibia nti o uko aye other countries na o mbeka cho yen go order minim so baby sanso wa order but yen go order but ye kenkan ye nim house ndodo na ya aban no ana aye ana wajeje mu no de ama enti aya fofofo ani ade ananse senye fokura na ye de ye sato ho ene bi sa obi ono kwata America bi a wato fie what the best 40 years on twenwe busumi bia so ne aten kakra busumi bia so ne aten kakra kopim so be no atue da ne nyina kawie ne da na be ne dia and wo mo high no so eye yetetifru akatuem kakra sa bara ha no akwe individuals she a whole bishop Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology also ono no sa aye your friends the hostel association no ono no ye president bishop mu a esesa wo de dan ma school ni hostel and fanipa da ba ko fanipa best for no so all the men individual 3 months and 5,000 waboka a whole bishop and he is challenging rent control says on to me mesha wo mo de wo nye and indeed or your uncranked private company so the best thing is abai no ebebo moden na wode na ho de dia hyem na nka da bi se no wasisie na no obeboa na ayefo ti sa aban de de agi we na ebi dɔɔso na wo na nipa benya bia individual wasi uda no beti so amana bafom ebi akoyesa transport eye cases aye kan sesi yi ko aban na nka se ni buses enti individual de open wo de ne ka aye but sa aban no buses se dia broche wo ma ye no no a eba ne befo wo de wo mkɔ na wo individual na wakoto de onye obi na beka se te obuo no so kwa wanti so passenger fo enti I think say we a step in the right direction ama panyi John Dramani Mahama okoso a na mesre no se emane nso 700 no nko a anya hwene anim se 5,000 na omuka se omu yo no no omu feli wo man no wo man timi anyo and omu ye mu 1,005 he should make sure say onwie ni dibre no eye by 2028 no na sa other 800 aka no no otumi ayo no ode aka ho ne ehu se ampa sa 1,005 no omu hye ase 2013 no ede ebesi 2016 omu di fees no eno de anya hwe no wo wie na de aka ye ka ho asema ne aka ho asem enti thumbs up ede ma ba when ye hwehwe sa aban obeye right obi no chief asem pakodo yesi de won ye hwehwima de no onchi so de nsabomu da bia meka ya de ade we ama se twitwi ho wudwitwi ho kama ana bia sika na yaka de ma wo se fa twitwi ho no ebi ka ye na akodi the main purpose no any se twitwi ho enti de one ade ne hye wo nsa ne ba obehwese ampa wudwitwi ho ama edru de na wo se wo yo ampa wa ye afedi aka chi ne enha no na mum oba ne ntwitwi no twitwi soro wanya ase na e wona nkontabudie beba mu no ka se to samana sem ka se to we sei sika ne fa hene ene man de aka we but wa ye awi obi amfa ho enti we yi wo ye ne sei na sika ne bi ba na wudi bia sabi obi en won mo ye nwama de pen nsakwa enti thumbs up e de ma ba
yenyi we nso famfiri ho onse big push no e say adwuma ekoso e oman Ghana na road minister a promise Ghana for nyina se munhwe ni mu ai ansa na 2028 bedu ayen konkoto aba no ne kwan a wo ma ye ne Ghana na nsa no den wadi nkomo bebre e de afa quick one ye ntimra.
Every corner, we told the contractors we are never going to leave the site until they hand over the job to us. So we are not doing a one-off this. And as you said, this is the third time we are here. We are going to be on the contractors, and many of them are happy to see us every day. Big Push is a fruit of a better and improving economy. When we say the economy is improving, interest rates are getting lower. Exchange rate is relatively stable. It must lead to something. When we say we are exporting more gold, the question will be, so where is the savings? Where is the money? This is the money. This is the fruit of an improving economy. Of course, government is not going to be able to improve the economy and share the money to us. What you need to do is to use the money for this. So as for Big Push, it's a fruit of an improving economy under President Mahama and the ministry led by Honorable Ato Forson. And we are all happy, and every region is getting their fair share of the first phase of the Big Push. We used this road some time ago. Truth be told, it was pathetic. We saw women piling sacks of cashew by the roadside. Meanwhile, when you keep driving for hours, you notice that you didn't see any car passing you. So the question is, who is coming to buy this cashew? How is this a single mother going to be able to recoup her investment in the farming she's doing? And the president promised that this is why we are doing this. It is not merely building road. It's to make sure that the cashew farmers on this corridor would have better prices, be able to evacuate their cashew to the farm, sell, bring the money and develop, pay their children's school fees, build houses, and many things. This is how we build a country, and President Mahama is doing exactly that. And we are not only doing new projects. Every single project we came to meet, road project, school project, he's continuing them. And I said somewhere yesterday that when we say we pay close to 24 billion Ghana cedi towards road alone, and I said that yesterday, as we are paying contractors, the finance minister paid another 10 billion to the debt we owe, which actually collapsed the economy, and then pensioners' money taken. We are actually paying all those monies back based on the agreement we have. So we are not only doing new things, we are continuing what we inherited, and we are fixing the structural damages that was caused the economy by our inability to pay the debt. Since President Mahama came to office, the finance minister has honored every obligation, debt obligation. That is why it's giving us the courage to do more. So everybody should rest assured. I know on a day like this, the temptation is for everybody to say that it is not with us, yes. It's true. We have over 100,000 kilometers of road, majority of it in a very bad state. It is a 10 for Gini Sampa. Tomorrow it will be your 10. So just, be convinced that when we finish this, Rango is not going to fold up. In fact, we are not even going to finish these jobs before we start phase 2. President Mahama is already putting together phase 2. So people in other communities will get their fair share of this. So we are very grateful to the contractor, Rango, that the fruits of an improving economy, which is Big Push, we are feeling some here. And those who are always worried about the fact that there will be armed robbers on the road because the road is very terrible, you can't drive fast, all this will be eliminated. So we are solving security problem, economic problem and everything. And we want to encourage you, the minister.
Okay, road minister.
For the first time, no sir, Uresa road minister governs Kwame Agbuza. Now the to try more quanta one. Ultimately say Gabo no wa. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia be say yare ni area na Gabo no. Gabo na be se mu wa. Gabo no wa. Because yenya road minister all catch say toll booth ye be na toilet. Na car so passengers na e kwa wagina. Omo koni wi a, omo say twakwa anu aba, na omo be foka no. And so what na now do one say na what aboko de. Oh. Tobuta wokwa mfimfin no yemma ya nyigi tobiem na emum ya de beda ne toilet ne dwunsobuo ka duru wana dwunso de wana ka na gina na ka ne gina side se ya no obetwa sa afa kwa no no akogina kwa mfimfin no ane no adwunso wi no afa atwam no aba befo ɛna Ghana fo di atema but ɛnɛhwɛ governance Kwame Aguza hwɛ kwanya wo mafa so wo mo yɛ adwuma ɛnɛ ne mia me constituency bosomtwe yɛbɛtumi testify to that fact so ɛnɛ wɔyɛ atonso kwanya wo mo yɛ yade kosi Abidjan kwanta na wo mo gya from Abidjan kwanta to lake no ɛnɛ me no kase contractor abaso a wa hyase no nso wo yɛ ho adwuma ɛwɔ hɔ no the same big push ni bia sampa ɛde ɛkɔ ni nkroto so ɛwɔ hɔ a wo mo yɛ tema ubeka se tema motorway no eye motorway enu na elinke aye industries ahodo no ede wo mu bomu wo mu yi wo no ene ma free tema so hyengina bia ene ade industries ahodo wo no enti eye better se tema motorway no ubegina so no aye na wano enu no okan ene wo make statement bi ehia pa hwe se ade adwuma hye won sase na wo hwe na wo ye adwuma no wano a unsuro impromptu visiting etoda wa kra wo pesa nka nipa panyini na ono supervisor no obaba no abehwe no wo se wo ye adwuma no but se de mawu na otwentwa wo nanse na wo nya e wana ayi no oba kra ma me nka e na wo fu ayi no obetu ahye so omo ni abre ne they are doing their work seriously and dear ye me de a me pesa minister no esa hyem kina na ogina so yo no ane nsem o kan ne mere bi sanye se wawie ne ye de usika amaw ye de ani beba abehwe ne enwu adwuma na wa ye no esede sefata ne atumi yo because the recently yan won say akwaya wodo wo mo ye ni nyina no right ubewie no enche bosome na portos asase na eba so bosome anu afede na wa ye ho hwe a enya yie ebi ne me ya matwema yi enti wo mo modin na no de wo mo mani nko ho yie amanyi wanim sa cause ori atwema nwa be agya sa tabagasi ye ni MP bagasi ye ni DC wo hono mo ekwamfo preference ekwamfo de ebi eboye pa
munkafra
ebu akwa apart from main road sunya main road de ma kota ada so no ebu akwa fahine so akwa ebu akwa pa ya ebu akwa fahine na se me fa ho ebu akwa fahine na kota agu ba bie no wo ho kota ada apart from main street no but ye wa MP wo DC wo mpatam ho no mo enti ya mesre se na adwuma nse de osi ye na adwuma no Ghana fo ani age ho and ukora baso body ready comment eba any comparison ma won mo yede to am akwata ho a otum se wo ko wanim o se obegina contractors no so kopim so mba adwuma na so na me kan also gina so na nye se wo ye adwuma ne keke o read the quantum the quality of adwuma na nipa no ye no no amu enye sa ebia bright ye penentam monya ne ntam tema motorway so ko gina wo kan yie aya friends sampa o kan yie bosomtwe ya kan ye because ebema kwan ama lake no a tourist attraction tourist site and abrofo ni other foreigners besene ko hwe the only natural lake in the whole West Africa eno ni nsu a obo ade nsa no eno oye emo mo peso mo ko no mo ko hwe no more sightseeing no doso and a generates card mo ban no e mankure wo no nso sikasam ekosoro god the obeto aduane the oto nsuo and drinks no ne nsa wodo no but the kwan nya a prevent tourists no so wono bekoso wo mo kono akwaya asankwansa eti the more na wo ye no no umma eye oman economy no na esa ye yie wo matemamufo ho ato wo mo no oman no so asa nya sika de abo no dwetiri enu nti enye se ye pentemti na wayi wani ntimani age ho so obebo modern no de nani ahye no mo adwuma wo mo ye sane be ya ye nyina ye ho betoye
okay yemfue ni nchira say ai afanyoma kan mu akwakopasem na after say omo accuse Sammy Gyamfi gold board no ensem akototwe aba ne nyeyi na NDC fo di nkomo bi yentie nkomo imra omo kopie mu UTV na omo de nsem atodwa na ensem omo de atodwa no mempere me ho nkanfo yenya butentie imra ne koba information wachi pa
MPP can no longer engage in dollar politics. Mewa Jennifer Netia, ultimately dollar politics because from 17.5 to whatever it is today, 11. Jennifer, what can I be today? Let's, my final 12 cities, you cannot go and tell anybody that you did better in terms of forest management than this government. Ultimately, Ombehu, Yamfan Tunte, your band of fuel. We need a cost of a liter 23 cities. And then our cost requirement 17. Why is it 17? Why is it? And a diesel. Why is it? You can't, the then no make to me so much politics. Don't forget, before SAR 1.7 we they started with $214 million. Omudi tari na antare waye enu maja to no mabawi so. And Sammy Gyamfi is a target.
Oh how?
Let's break good board. And then we'll be able to make political inroads. Because with gold board intact, the way all generated dollar need diba are reduce pressure on the city. Now confidence, investor confidence grow no be anya jide we economy no say Janus had there. Our dream of returning in 2028 will not materialize. If that is the case there, don't forget, this is a group of people who did something almost assaulting the pillars of power. Okay. That's the whole history no. Almost the Serbia by training on how to assault the pillars of power in opposition before they came to government in 2017. So where do we go? The target, let's demolish gold board. While we are able to bastardize them and make Ghanaians believe, say, Omu be born be honor. A GDN Beba. Yeah, Omu Sammy dared them to invite him to parliament.
Yeah.
Through park. But Abna sorry.
Public Council Committee.
Or yet chairperson no. Or what the obetimi swear Bible or the bosom ne beso the Quran ne beso a omo mane mra ho na ommeyi ni ho ano. Omo mfe no finance committee no ommeyi ni ho ano. Unu lo ma doju ni nyina.
Some the motion be aba.
The motion is that now read the three main points. Did you see good body in there?
No.
It is Bank of Ghana. Omo motion motion na wo kana kodo upon kroma lawyer or can who be no mo file here no. In the motion they are inviting by Sammy to come and explain why they incurred that losses. Instead, they want an ad hoc committee to do an investigation into this matter. What it tells me with this one, it tells me one thing clear. Say, Sammy can't hear no, correct.
Okay, right. Asema okay, no krese say MPP nya de omode ebe sabotage aban no. Ene tu no omode omani akwakoche Sammy Gyamfi no. And omunim say Sammy Gyamfi na se no good board no na me kan say oman no ejina no so say oman na timi ejina. Ene tu no omoye sa no. No krese.
No kreto do. Because se uko on another breather, almost say God board no Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia da yeson. MPP asema mo kan no. PMMC I go for oil na won mu tu no mo tu na bo saa. Even Canada Japan ka se nyansanim. Wo hu bi da. Se nyansani a wadwiri mu da o se matumi gold abo ne saa. Na de koje fam mo. E de wo mu. Onsesa na wonya usika. Na mfa ngoto fam mo. Canada Japan kro ya MPP ni ma yehuni ene ade. And almost say Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia nani swadi hunu. So obeka ya ebre economy ne hyase na efefe ba no Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ene ma odi gugu akwa mu afi duru ba bia fam no hyase se ekoso kakra no enye Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia NDC de owura yi kan yi omo hyase 227 million bi almost say no gold board na ria wo mo kanya antentam ene no na enya no kra no wo manim gu ase ene ne wo mo sa kofa 1.7 ya. Even IMF fasted in clear. A Bank of Ghana, one more Juma, one more air. And the gold board war. I had much more. A chronic said, ye, Nelson Quanta than Tamon. Bank of Ghana, gold board, and will be a Juma. And will be a Juma way a different. Et the Oko is Scadi Abrams and Van Godidana, Reniscan Samia. And from Mamma Shamisamin, a Maka mistake, a word Mayaka. But their motive, ne say, gold board net me maintain it, Maka. Because not the main motive behind Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia gold for oil no. And say ye kofaba. Ebema oil boy phone. Ebema seed no stabilize it. But sanyema we mienu no esi bombo ni sunu nyina no. Wo mo hyase ne na escalate ye. Ema seed free sa 114 no ekodu 17. Ema petrol free sa 15 no ekokodu 23. Ene ade a Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia na tu na num tu kan 2022. Enunti amem na amemu na de ye pe na amemu ade na all of a sudden mo baya na mo the gold board baya yan say nya obi antre ano se esuko no ma Sammy Gyamfi a me afenyo markins ye ebia me bakra ne eya yepe ono no akoda gold board ano wakoda gold board ano a petro na ne 23 no enane bo aye den kra ye 17 cedis dollar na ye de cost 17 no ene enam 10 Then let's go and sit down as opposition party. Right now we have nothing to lose. But what we have to do, send your baby me after your vulnerable supporters not going to say, Yamfa propaganda and draw no crest. Nyamiada Roma, IMF for the Aba 1.7 a year no crown swampa, Bank of Ghana, Eboka, it was 1.7. But a young fan gold board. Aya Sammy Gyamfi da no no ne yemfam fore no se de be ya nanim beguase e betimi ademoralize no ama na dwumadi a wodi ne discourage no ama ebia na niema akwachew na afi na asai kra mo man economy na sei because right me catch you pray until so on mine economy no be kwakodu MPP standard no e be ye din se Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia betimi aye campaign e be ye din se MPP betimi aye win 2028 elections. Enti I was here pekwan bi so ne sabotage ne di nsem bi betumu se ne be betimi eno nom tan ena opompe 1 billion bosumi bia opompe 2 billion afi bia se na ne pompe ne da fomwa ena na efo saa e ka mo pompe e ma dollar na nkodu 17 but it takes a wise man and some wotumi take decision bia e betumi dem fa so de aba eno nti ask yourself say you no krempo se Bank of Ghana na pompe se sika na won no ka no e de say o mine economy mu a is it a mistake, is it wrong, or maybe aye bi bisa America fo on be ka kire America fo mpo ewiase nyina o ye powerhouse no wo economy se ya o pompe sika shemu na anu no o ne China sa trade banter na e ba na e ma won dollar na enimu gu ase no go and ask them the Donald Trump ye emre da ho go and read it so we na usika sam na wo fie ne nkoyi a what you need to do ni say obe pomp sika na ya shemu na as strength with local currency no na etimi ni foreign currency ne de akọ where you need not to go to economic school, you need not to be an economic wizard. Me nko economic school that manya economy but who read here it is clear. And it's a Bank of Ghana pump that amount of money numpo at the same one. Yemisi who say, but I am the pump says candia show mine economy no abem and I am I. That's the only answer. It is a what answer no business any ye pump the show mine economy no. I'm a man local currency ni nya hoden. And the sanity idea says the Bank of Ghana ye kasa one more seni. Am ye local currency ni nya hoden and I say nya hoden. And yes no bisa. And so we nyansania ask yourself this simple question because businessmen be any one no this question in business mu so obeboka what this can obi kwet mi ton ejapade nyina no ni kapre no aton ejapade na ebi kura ba bi obeda kura e den ma no di akowure business mu se ne be ye obenya mfaso a chen ejapade a woton ye no enti at the end no de ye assess ni nie woton wo car no odi koye business no otumi nya car ni bia na ana onya bibia sombo cheka no sa amasa de anu odi nkwase adwa e wode obi etimi di watam ni jimi koton ne ka on say kra de pragra woni bi ena hia no oni ba bi kra ate that one de why fool but sa woton ka no wode akokoye japade sombo cheka no ana wode akonya the same car obi en kasa mfantia here is the case of Bank of Ghana pompis can dey say o man economy no a mess di na stabilizing ye to niema wutwa anwa ba yatom no eni obiem ye to niema mrofrof no eni obiem fu anya ye ne asankafu na bone ne tumusum na ye won mo da fu anya nkodu 23 Ghana cedis ye etinga wo koto sentiade mu sai tama na moton 23 Ghana cedis ska na mo ja na mo da so je ne yi but ene ye 17 no ene wo mo preka so mo tum enka ka ska ye ntumu no official increment bia na aba e wo ma na de wo de atomo ye ntoto niema mu e free se John Dramani mama ba ya royal umbrella mu a me peye e kokodu 135 yi ene e hwa na gina wodi ade ne bo ade kura wo kwa was wedi ode niema di aboden na 140 ubenya bie no ato bia bie no ma ya tutuma na bro sa ani ade enti what is the essence of so ba na ba criticize say nipa no because sika no de koye business wonya mfaso wo mu momu dia mo de koye ko boka ayanya bibi papa bia mfamfi mu enti eyebo apayo se de menua na eka no wo mo mfaso a good board na de mu men any NDC as a political party a dangerous edema NPP as a political party. When was the last time Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia say oye economic researchers ya ko read the media budget how many months in here? June, July, August. And you best 2 months, I got 3 months in here. What's the Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia kasa? But a first na and Kwako Legon lecture hall. wako KNUST lecture hall wako wanwa auditorium wako UPSA akwa tamale akwa but the last time Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia kasa for my economy no go awu because all the can dey a Ghana until say record the crab ben no ebetimi abeso pass wo de no ana obe break agents na no de na be ye pe no wo kasa Ghana fo ntie nti yenye bibisa ne be ye betimi aboa and wo ma bia to ababia no voters no hwe economy no na omo de decide nti economy no and be che 2028 di obewi ni na so de Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia wo de see the code 17 e de Pedro code 23 e de gold for oil buy na yanya hwe amfiri ho na de be contest any member of NDC how will you campaign?
Nila Ntevanda Poi apa Sammy Gyamfi Chow. Unsansam ne bae no. Obi odi nkomo ne afenoma ke anu adi nkomo. MPP ni unu adi nkomo. Ama Nila Ntevanda Poi ko di nkomo bi. Ama eje ko no so no. Oso apa Sammy Gyamfi Chow. Yentimra.
Leader has acted using the mechanisms available to him. He will have acted in a much more responsible manner, and the response from the other side will have been different.
Okay.
But when you speak like just an ordinary person making those effusions, then you are also asking somebody to give you the same measure.
But you agree the words were harsh.
Well, yes, I totally agree. And I wouldn't want anyone to use that on a platform like that.
Okay.
I wouldn't. By my communication background, I wouldn't want the person because you are not speaking to only that person. You are speaking to many other people. So that one, I will sit here and apologize on behalf of Sammy Gyamfi. Even if he has not done that, I will do that. Because it's my boy. Sammy, it takes me as a senior person, just as you do. And I will say, he's not a communicator. He's not a communications expert like me. He hasn't done communication. I have done communication. And I know that by register, when you're talking, you are not talking to one person, you are talking to general number of people. So look at that distance. So fine, this is a different thing.
I didn't think Nila Ntevanda Poi or Pacho.
Papa na do know from. And obi awo ambition so person be political party be say NDC chairman no and so we ren some ntete ya ekwa na ko gina bana ne pa but ade ya wa me be kire mi ama ne political ambition no as becoming NDC chairman no e be ye tendi ama no na ye force ponko be kopa ne yim afinyo markins di nani asi mo lover boy so Sammy Gyamfi mo communications director wo di NDC ba ban mu ama wo benya adre popanyine kwada no wadi na niesin so wo ma attack ne personal e twantra wo muntimi insubstantiate emfanto no so wo wie na Sammy Gyamfi aba bonten enu abema na uppercut ame na afanyo marking se ne awuo na obi a wo bepe party chairman no ukotra se de na aka se microphone e ne phone se den you okotra se no say Sammy Gyamfi ankasa yi wa ankasa se communicator kwan ofa so kasa de chaff nyo markings ne nyansa nim etu ono ne boy ne Sammy Gyamfi o kire Sammy Gyamfi anam no apachew e de ama Alexander afanyo markings se obesre Sammy Gyamfi nsem no kan no wo mfa nche no na no ana asem ni fia wo wieye
ono osan NDC ni no
ya NDC ni a wo party chairman asem ni fia wo wieye akofa asem de aba no eti anu na de konkon wo di sansem no wieye no na osa akofa apology letter ene wo de beto ho no a wo de apache se wo say NDC for say Sammy Gyamfi wo say enwa grassroots ni ade because grassroots na ka che ni playing say chairmanship ambition na ba wieye de mi huonie wo time ahon ya ene ye ni Ntevanda Poi. Why? Because John Dramani mama boy buy personality like me Ntevanda Poi anka me deserve gold board wa man kwangoto na dem koto drip na de suko no ma we na adakwa koto eye gold board wo ene wo chidi nyina enti ene Sammy Gyamfi etime nya okudro ene communication skills no oban na samboni bi enu a wokan ye wa challenge wo mo so mo mfa de mra na wo bekasa wa ba be yin say ya eye wo time and I am telling you such person deserves to be a party beat the NDC chairman. He is trying to be as a me person me kasa na obia pemasem. But at the end of the day, a grassroots when this mun na ekwa akoto aba. No mo de akoyi wo mo chairman. And so statement ya ma menkanjo Sammy Gyamfi. Say the grassroots ni penasem no. Enya asem ketwa. Ono atase anadwo na eno atase hu say the attack any commenter eba I was an unnecessary interview no ko grantee ye na se no also the apology letter ba but I too late I am telling you Sammy me a delegate and I'm one this simu. Me and this ni and I'm sefata beto abandia. I will never vote for such chairman because one way own. Or remember picture as party chairman. Our party communicators need dimu debia. Omkasa I know about press conference. No about patch on fancy communicators here. Eddie Kawa patch on behalf of Sammy Gyamfi. I fed the ending and when in Zandia branches so also have a patch out at the chest Sammy Gyamfi said you're no fancho. And you already you're not near to Namana. Mommy and Canning no one baby.
Quick one. Also for be a dim commercial Bawumia in 2020. I don't ask you. Also for a dim commercial Bawumia in 2028 election. Okay. Now, Odi enti some of the two gamra.
On to me be the president da. Ewo Ghana. So for penny be aka. Say enya de obetumi awini presidency be ewo Ghana. Okay. But me wo se wo so kase Bawumia be wini 2028. Me ba cho me yet me tin for you. Okay. Na wo ka fa.
Bawumia de we na obewini. Ba me pese me bisa ye papa so for no mo ka sansem ne se. Dear no de ka. Prophetic ministry is not moved by emotions.
The
moment what the yaw with emotions you will get it wrong in the prophetic ministry. And no who ye cry yaw bet me ama was
okay, until 2028
Bawumia befa
2028
Bawumia offer you know
2028
is for Bawumia.
A prophecy and a prediction.
It is a prophecy, not prediction.
Okay.
Wafa Sunsumuno. Onyame shama NDC for say omoba for 1 term. No matter what NDC for be Ghana for be to abaye den etia o. Sani ye shase ye kan ye na abam. The nya de a ya fe na ya shase a ye den ye ka. Yenim se NDC ba for 1 term. Ghanaians they voted for Mahama, not NDC. Mahama hodo. Any soon din a chine magana for 2 abane ye den.
But I need the party NDC.
It is not about the party.
It is Mahama to me kobia wodia. Now it means the party MPP NDC to me mba power.
Now the emphasis some kra to nchen. Candidates be no one this because they show between the water Bawumia.
That means anything na woka sana.
It is not about that. Spiritually you who say Bawumia fa. Yeah, the ababonte. But who work spiritually who work as you get ya no makana. Sunsumu credibility is slow.
Okay, I'm sure. Right. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and sir also we saw in 2028. Now NDC dear on the firm 1 term per quick one. Udidi.
They said that's all for the Omujo Mudio. And now when you didn't know Yamaka and me Abusiana Mobi. Omujo Nanan wanted to Uzu and Paso or Elijah. And Duncan Williams say, "What having? Well, you are having a quaquateno." And Opeba Kunzo 1 year who didn't come. Chese, I saw for the Wagana hadn't been the woman ever woman team. Where to say, na and Wama Ghana fan to Abama NDC, no more to about the Mahama. I dare this soften. So, pa, Jenya friendly election. Near my John Mahama, and Yina as independent candidate, and NDC dim. NDC in finally candidate. Near Sanko 2024 re-election. Near ready John Mahama Binya. The statement now all can me analog the actual one. Me say, or se Ghana fought to about the John Mahama. Or man to ama NDC. And I me say, young men young go poor momoting. No ma brain connection from my 2024. John Mahama say independent. And now with any political party. NDC in finally another candidate. Now people for one more Bawumia mra. Yen san to aba ne hwede John Mahama binya. Sometimes when these people omo kasa no mo expose omo. Nyansa na nyankopon ni kasama fo asase so. Eno ni chimie no. Se nyame wa kasama fo asase so a. Enka that spokesperson ema nyankopon no. Kada bia nko be kontokwa. Amara kasa ni pan kra na heavy ko kra ntimi nko biem. Ghana to aba amendis no mo to aba de ma John Mahama no uchire mu sei. John Mahama what when di mu na ba ballot paper no so. Tama ye kwoto aba na when di na da so. Some simple things be why common sense. But so many say common sense na ya ne hame. And when you talk like this, I don't touch my anointed one. There be ameka. Anointed one no. Bible na refer to obi a castle kwasa wa wan ni minim ana wada asori ano oso boy se ni su ne seso it means say yen na ya anointed person wa anointing e just ono nsa ka obi ye obi anyame kopon abɔ no wa asase so na wa mfa na anka ne kwan papa so a wodo nsa aka nyame sa na asem na tie enti wa refer to obi o yesofo nko a nti se obi oda asori ano be di ntro e wo Yesu din mu a yetimi tse no sa asem a wo ka de ya atro John Mahama contesting in NDC dimu. NDC na ko primaries no mkoto abayi John Mahama. NDC na fale de ma John Mahama. Enu oje o John Mahama di ma bra chiye da nanimu o. Ti abobɔ na se NDC candidate John Mahama say so and so. Enu onyaye. O betra ba ka na fa nto aba mfa ma John Mahama no mto aba ma NDC no mto aba de ma John Mahama. And John Mahama enyina bie mu ne de NDC ko. Sa na no. Me se sofu wo boa. Wo mushi.
Bawumia ho hintie na wo di disankomo ya.
Wo hin. Sometimes so be kasa na yenim honhum emfiri nyame a utumu se akwa we okasa dia eyekom loto bosire muka en woka ene wonim die nti afsofo ni bi no efiri se Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia na be wi ni no eye simple logic won ma hu se Mahmoud Bawumia contest pen and one more trust here hu se Ghana when anytime bia no outgoing president no hand over the new president oba e loto no edikato afi wo mu say apart from Jerry John Rawlings and John Mahama mutimi contest here for the first time mo win here no den say first timer ebe contest election titiriwo e wo MPP di mo betimi win election and also another loto e da hodema wo mo enti wo matrasi asese hu say NDC the new candidate ne beba Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia be ko nimpire no so probability say Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia be wi no high eno nti yenso yenkom no mfanko ne yemfa nyame din to so na yenkoka na duru ha yakasa sofo we na kan ye ne yakotwa ne yabebo papa yi sa loto we obi ya betin ato bi eye simple loto da bia meka se nyango bo se oyi ade no de kire ni nipa o mane ye clear eti we so wosu nyame na kasa kire na nyango bo man percentage a Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia de be wi ni on fa percentage ni mara so when to me a more percentage na on kana ntum because anya hwe no poster ti se Ben Efsen no ane dankwa Musa dankwa etimi ye post ono ye nipa da sedi no na otumi the percentage aba 2024 election ni percentage oba ye na ye +1 minus 1 etu dito nenye nyankopon na e ka asam de akyerewo se we na be wi ni election on fa percentage ma enti so se nyame na ni ndi nkoma onko bi se nyame biem se Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia be wi ni percentage sai parliament ndodo se no mde be wi ni enye sa kwa we okasa mo mfa nse bodam ni amfa no nto ba bi
quick one yere si e kwa be sa ba biem akraifo